Oh, 2 months, 2 years. How old are you? 5? Really? Well, if you ever see a little baby, again, have a little look what the baby does. Can anyone have a guess what a baby does a lot of? What do babies do? Sleeping. What else do babies do?
I know.
What do they do?
They cry.
They cry. What else do
They
they do?
love to drink milk.
They love to drink milk. And do you know that all those things help make the baby grow? And what do babies turn into? Children. And then what do children turn into? So they need food, and they need drink, and they need sleep. So this little baby is too busy sleeping. Can everyone help me say that? Too busy sleeping. So you might help me tell this story a little bit, can you? Great. Now, Anna did the beautiful pictures in this. So if you look closely, have a look at all the beautiful ways she made her pictures, and you might even find a rabbit on one of the pages. Okay, so look closely.
And the pictures are made with watercolour and pencil and collage. Does anyone know what collage is? Yeah, that's right. And you'll see some things in the pictures like jumpers, which my mum knitted, and then we cut them out and we put them into the picture, and then other things that my friend collected, like old blankets and old pillows, and she used to crochet things, and they're all inside this book, so you might be able to spot them in the picture.
And look at this pretty end paper with little cupcakes and little bits of knitting and little bits of tablecloth and fabric. It's such a beautiful...
We wanted to make it look like buttons. Do you think it looks like buttons?
Oh, you've got a baby. Perfect. Too busy sleeping. Ready? Eleanor and Granny pick flowers in the garden. They put them in a jar on the table. The new baby came home at breakfast time. The baby had tiny hands, tiny feet, and a tiny face. His name is Reuben, said Mummy.
You see the tiny baby there?
He's sleepy, isn't he? Eleanor gave Reuben a kiss on his tiny forehead. He smelt like butter. Can the baby play with me in my sandpit? Asked Eleanor after breakfast. The baby is too busy sleeping, said Mummy.
Can you say that every time too? Busy sleeping.
That's right. Oh, little Eleanor. She wanted to play with that baby. Eleanor went into the garden and made sandcastles with Grandad while she waited for Reuben to wake up. What about this sandcastle? Is that a good sandcastle or a bad one? It's a pretty good one, isn't it? And look, it's even got windows in it. Does anyone know how to make sandcastles like this? No? That's pretty clever, isn't it? Look, Grandad must be a very good sandcastle maker. That's
Had a lot of practice, hasn't he?
Can anyone see a rabbit on this page?
Can you find a rabbit?
Can you?
Where? You point to it. Up close.
There we go. There's a rabbit there hiding in the garden, playing with Eleanor and Grandad. Can I take Reuben to the park? She said when she came inside. Reuben is too busy sleeping, said Mummy.
Look, she thinks that she might be able to put Reuben in her.
Is that a good
She
idea?
does with her toys.
Do you think you should put a new baby who's 1 day old in a trolley? Take him to the park? Reuben looks pretty happy though. I think this might be Eleanor's imagination. What do you think? No? Maybe her ideas. Eleanor and Granny ate morning tea on a picnic rug while they waited for Reuben to wake up. What are they having for their picnic? Oh, yum, yum, yum. Who likes strawberries? Yes. Strawberries are good for you. Mummy, can the baby play blocks with me? Said Eleanor after lunch. He is too busy sleeping, said Mummy. Eleanor built a tower while she waited for the baby to wake up. Come and look at Reuben, said Daddy at afternoon tea time. I can't, said Eleanor. Reuben is always
too busy sleeping.
Come and see anyway, said Daddy. Look at her tower.
Pretty big.
Can anyone build a tower that big?
No.
No?
Look
Are you
at that
sure?
little tiny caravan.
Oh, isn't that cute? It's got little fabric for wheels. His eyes are open, said Eleanor. The baby's awake. Can he play with me now? I need to feed him and then he needs to go back to sleep again, said Mummy.
Oh.
Eleanor ran into the bathroom, climbed into the tub and pulled the curtain shut. How's Eleanor feeling, do you think? Where do you go when you feel a bit angry? Does anyone have a special place they go to?
I go upstairs.
Good idea. It's good to have...
I know my bed. In my bed.
It's good to have a good, safe place to go. Has anyone ever been to the bathtub when they get angry?
I might try that though.
Yeah. If you had a nice curtain like Eleanor, it might be a good place to go. Because you can hide behind the curtain and feel really safe. Really? You've got a nice curtain like that? There was spaghetti bolognese for dinner. Who likes spaghetti
I
bolognese? The baby lay on Mummy's lap, stretching his arms. Everyone stretch. And scrunching his face. Scrunch your face like a baby. Mummy, can Reuben go back to sleep? Asked Eleanor after dinner. It's time for you to read me a story. But Reuben lay awake. Hang on. That doesn't look right, does it? She doesn't look sure about that. So Eleanor, playing with his tiny fingers, kissed his tiny forehead. Oh, and held his tiny feet. She played and played with him. Until it was time for bed. When Reuben fell asleep, Mummy fetched Eleanor's favourite story, but Eleanor was already too busy sleeping. Why do you think Eleanor was already too busy sleeping?
Because he was a baby.
Yeah, Reuben was too busy sleeping because he was a baby. And then at the end, Eleanor, she was so tired of waiting to play with Reuben, she fell asleep. Because she did so many things. What things did Eleanor do in the day? Does anyone remember? What does she do? Build blocks. What else does Eleanor do? Make sandcastles. Go in the bathroom. What else does she do? Had a picnic. That's a lot of things to do in a
And
day.
then she played and played and played and played with Reuben.
That's right.
Very, very
It was a really lovely thing to do. Because what else? Because babies are very delicate, aren't they? They're very. Is your baby very delicate? Very tiny and delicate. So you have to be very gentle. So what sort of things can you do which are nice and gentle with little babies?
It will hold my leg.
You can hold their tiny feet, and you can tickle their tiny toes. And they might even smile a little bit. You have to be very soft with little babies. So you have a little baby sister? Does anyone else have? Do you have a little baby?
2 years old.
Is she? Oh, baby sister. And you're a big girl now. You're not really a baby anymore, are you?
I'm not a baby anymore.
You surely are not a baby. You are a big child. And that's because
I'm a preschooler.
you're a preschooler. And can I have a guess why you're such a big boy? Can I guess why you're a big boy and you're a big girl and you're all big children? Because you did lots of sleeping when you're babies, is that right? Good work.
But never during the night.
You don't have babies. So Anna's got a little present for you because you are such good listeners. And it's something you can do at home because it's a bit rainy here, so you might have to save it up and take it home with you. And does anyone remember this picture from the story?
It's a little bit of, it's a picture that has a little bit of everything from the story in it. A cupcake, a butterfly, a vase with flowers, some buttons.
Isn't that lovely? So Anna made that specially for you, so that you can remember the story. And you might be able to decorate it and put it on your wall at home.
And you might be able to stick some paper on it and make a collage, or stick some material on it.
Can anyone see some collage in this story? What's a collage in this picture? Can anyone see some collage? Yeah, the dress.
Yeah.
The little bow.
Bowie's collage. What else is collage?
Can anyone see some collage? What about
This is collage.
What about Ruben's little suit? Is that collage? Maybe you can cut out a little bit of clothes for your pictures at home and do some collage like Anna.